Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a few of my favorite things. Just doing a little breakfast here on this Wednesday morning, day of inauguration. It's really a time for this country to begin to heal. We've had some things that happened over time that's been a little divisive, but time to put it back in order. Hopefully with change it will. We've had a very interesting 2020 and now we're into 2021, and we're finding that some things have not necessarily changed at the moment, but we hope that going forward we'll see some true changes and get back to a sense of normalcy as such. One thing I will encourage you is to always go after your dreams, your goals. Those are the things that become important to you. Make sure that you are pursuing those wholeheartedly. If nothing else, 2020 should have taught you that we can't leave anything to chance. I remember I did a whole lot of planning for 2020. So at the end of 2019, I did all of my necessary planning for 2020. And I entered into 2020 with a whole lot of aspirations, plans and ideas on what I want to do and what I want to accomplish. Rolls around March and everything goes on a shutdown. Our life as we know it changed dramatically. And as a result, we're now into 2021, the beginning thereof, and things have not really improved tremendously as yet. I mean, certainly there have been some things going well, but we still face a whole lot of challenges. I always season my eggs, man. I have to season the eggs. Can't do just the regular eggs, huh? So we do a little bit of seasoning on those eggs and make them right. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see it. Making it right. But yeah, we face our challenges in 2020 and now we're into 2021. And it's my hope and desire that we pull through this year even better, maintaining the dreams, the goals, the aspirations that we continue to desire. Now I did my planning for 2021 as well, the usual thing. So I have several things in mind that I want to accomplish, and I'm actually working on them as we speak. For example, and one of the biggest things that I've accomplished thus far is I just released my shoe line. The Rasta Profile shoe line is out, and you'll see it online at the moment, but you're going to see it in person very, very soon. At the moment, I have two particular brands out. I have the Rasta Profile Magic and the Rasta Profile Street. Both styles are out and doing well. Have received rave reviews from them. The designers for the company that I'm working with selected the Rasta Profile Magic as a staff pick, which means that they really love that particular design and they gave it a rave review. So we've got that out on the market, and we are looking to make sure that one succeeds tremendously. We've got about 10 more designs to come overall, but we have two out and actively on the market at the moment. And I encourage you to go check them out and lend me your support by way of placing your orders. The only way that this venture becomes successful is by your support and your assistance. I will leave the link for those two designs in the descriptions below, and I ask your support as we make this brand a huge success. Now, that's not the only thing that this brand has. In fact, I'm actually wearing one of the t-shirts from the brand. This one is the Roots, as you can see. We have several other t-shirts available at the moment. Sister Power, Sisters Empowering Sisters, We Are the Vibes, and so many more. Live Strong. And those are available currently in Barbados at the moment, and will be available very soon in an online setting so that you can access them. Once those are available, I'll update my post as well to let you know that those are available. Now, all of this, ladies and gentlemen, is just a part of many of the things that my heart desires and things I enjoy. And I made a special commitment to ensuring that I don't leave this life wondering what if. What if is a killer of a man's dreams. You know, I don't ever want to leave here with a what if. That's very, very important. For me, I want to make sure that everything that my heart desires, every dream that I have in mind, I bring to fruition. And that's really been my commitment now for 2021. Bringing all those things that I had an idea of, the things I wanted to do, the things that people would otherwise tell you, oh, you can't do that, or you're trying to do too much, or whatever excuse they bring to you, limiting their own self-limiting beliefs and casting those self-limiting beliefs on you. Whatever they try to do, I do the opposite. You know, I believe very firmly in myself and the abilities that I have, and I intend to bring all those things to fruition and, you know, enjoy what is my life and try to ensure that I share along the way. I want to encourage you, always want to encourage you to follow your dreams, follow your goals. You know, don't let anyone in particular, you know, basically stymie your goals based on their own limitations. So that's really the message for this morning. I want you to go after your goals and do not limit yourself based on other person's limitations for themselves. Because very often, there's some people that mean well, and very often they'll attempt to give you advice, and it's hard to take advice from a person who's not done certain things. So, for example, many persons, and this is not a fault or anything of the sort, many persons are a regular 9-to-5 kind of person. That is what they do. That is their makeup. They need that 9-to-5. They need that structure, and they need that secure paycheck every week, every 2 weeks, every month, however it comes. They need that level of security, and that's not wrong. That's okay for them. But you, as a person who may be that entrepreneurial type, may have that entrepreneurial mindset, and a person who is a 9-to-5er, it's hard for them to understand that. Understand what you're seeing, what you're doing, and your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, because they can't see it within themselves. So they tell you that it can't be done. There's no way you can get it done. You should just go find a regular job like everybody else and do it in those environments. Well, you cannot really listen to them in totality. They mean well, but they're giving you the perspective from their own perspective, their own limitations, because they're not that entrepreneurial type. But if you are the entrepreneurial type, you've got to pursue your dreams, go after your goals. Now, it's important though that you set some goals and you'll be very determined about them. There's this acronym called SMART when you talk about goal setting, and it means that you must be the goal must be specific. It must be a very specific goal. I want to do X. It must be measurable. I want to do it by such time. It must be attainable. It is within your ability to attain it, to make it happen. It must be realistic, right? And it must be timely. Okay, so your goals must be very specific along the way to make sure that you are doing the right thing. My whole thing is I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave a legacy. That is my big desire. I have 4 children, for which I want to leave some sort of a legacy for, whether that be, of course, financial, but also I want to leave some things that they can be proud of, that they can say, my daddy did this, and I'm going to take up the mantle to continue on with it. I think that's my job, my responsibility. So, in doing my job and my responsibility, I am actively working on building generational wealth, building and leaving that legacy. The name is best. Then I need to make sure that whatever I do, whatever I leave, is done in the best way possible, and leave something behind, a name as such to remember. You remember the Rockefellers, and now you'll remember the Buffetts and all the others. Well, I intend for you to remember the best name as well, for one reason or another, right? And then they say one reason or another, for all good reasons, by the way. Yeah, I want you to remember that name. So, as part of the entire process, we are working on several different things. I have my financial advisory business. I have my real estate funding business. I have Rasta Profile, which is my clothing line and shoe line. And these are all actively being worked on. So those are the things on the business side or the business front. It's my intent as the years roll on, and this year especially, can you see that? Can you see that? It's coming together quite nicely. As the years rolled on, to do a lot more traveling and really enjoy life in that perspective. I still get the opportunity to head out to the beach. We're in Florida, and it's nice and warm outside still. I get the opportunity to ride my motorcycles. Hopefully, before the year's out, I will have my next motorcycle. That's part of the plan. So those things you see, I'm looking at now. That one I need to really set a goal towards. But I've got some things that I need to accomplish just ahead of that motorcycle factor. So I haven't turned my attention to set the goal specific for that as yet. You can rest assured, though, that you will hear very clearly a goal set behind that here coming soon. So on this day, the inauguration of the new president, you are spending a little time with me this morning, watching me prepare some breakfast. And we talk about goals and setting goals using the SMART acronym. I hope that a little something in this message made sense for you, and that you can walk away with a little tidbit of how you should be looking at things going forward, and not allowing persons to limit your ability to succeed due to their own limitations. So, with that, I bid you adieu. I wish you every blessing for a wonderful day ahead. And stay tuned. Rasta Profile Magic and Rasta Profile Street are the two shoes that are out right now. You can check them online at the moment, place your orders online, and be a part of the launch of this shoe line. They're all Italian made, fine leather, handcrafted, so you are getting a very quality product without a doubt. Comfortable shoes as well, and some style. And this is Rasta Profile's imagery of how shoes should look and the style they're in. Coming soon, one of the videos coming soon will be, I'll actually preview the shoes for you. They're on order right now and headed to me. So as soon as I get them, you'll get a preview of these shoes and what they look like, and I'll give you my first impressions. I really love them from what I designed, and I was very proud of the fact that they got a staff pick, which means that the designers there really loved them as well and thought that this particular shoe, this particular style will do really, really well. So you'll be part of that process, that winning process that we've been on so far, a winning trajectory. So looking forward to your orders. Help your brother out to move these things along. It'll be a great thing. At least you can say you've got a limited edition shoe. You knew when the brand started. You were part of it, because we plan on doing some big things, real big things are going, as they say. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your time. Thank you for spending a little time with me. Here's breakfast right now. Hope you can see that really well. That's breakfast for the day. Just some eggs and some vegetables in between, and it looks good, and it eats just about right. So I'm loving it right about now. Thanks for taking the time to spend with me. This is Your Favorite Things, your boy Trevor Best. We out. Blessings.